Hello everyone and welcome to a very cold and slightly windy Norfolk. Well, I've come out to the garden today, which is rather unloved, so some work to do here before spring arrives, and it appears we have a slight mole issue in the garden. So I know not everyone agrees with catching animals, but unfortunately moles are a pest, and I let it slide last year and actually ruined part of the lawn, so much so that the kids couldn't run in it, where the ground had collapsed from their burrowing. So we do need to do something about it this time round, particularly with the volume of molehills that have appeared. Okay, so the trap I'm going to use is one of these scissor traps, which I picked up in our local hardware shops. They're not a lot of money. You can also get them online. The idea is we find the tunnel where the moles are, set the trap, and it's triggered with a plate within the middle there. I'll show you the set trap in a second, and then obviously catches the mole when it passes through. Right, so they're very easy to set, just with that metal plate holding the jaws of the trap open. When the mole passes through, it knocks the plate and is caught in the pincers. Right, so I did get the traps a while ago and I have left them outside to weather, which is always a good idea before setting them, because obviously any unnatural smells animals are very, very aware of. Okay, so what we're looking for here is where the tunnel goes in between two of the mounds, and to use that, we used a very simple garden cane. It's quite easy to feel when you do hit a tunnel. So just a few prods and you'll feel that the earth is a lot easier when you are on top of the tunnel, and then obviously you can feel no resistance when you hit it. It's been very frosty here this morning, so the ground's a little harder than normal, but just keep testing until you can find an area, which we are finding there. So again, just to give you an idea, when you push in you can feel the stick giving way a lot easier than in solid ground. So then we just need to dig an area there, put the trap in, and see how we get on. Right, so I found a slightly more obvious run over here and tunnel under the ground, so we need to make sure that as we're lifting out the soil, we keep it in one piece, because that will be used to cover the trap, because you can't allow any daylight within the tunnel, otherwise obviously the mole's going to know that there's something different to normal. Right, so after a bit of digging around, I've hopefully found the best one that's going to show this example on the camera. So we've dug this out in between this mound and that mound. So as you can tell, it's actually quite a long tunnel, and you'll see within the tunnel actually goes from there to this side, so it's not a straight line. And hopefully this will come out, actually see where the main tunnel is there. So the idea is we want to get our trap set into the middle. So obviously as the mole comes through, we catch him. And again, not sure how clear it's going to be on the camera, but you can actually see the ground in between these mounds has sunk quite a bit already. So obviously this is a problem we do need to get dealt with. Okay, so actually setting the trap is very, very straightforward. So we just pinch that open, push this plate in between the two jaws, and it is set. Right, so back to the hole that we've dug, we just placed the trap over the plate over the end of the tunnel where we're expecting the mole to come through from. And the idea is obviously we want to get this area filled in so there's no daylight. Now I've kept the turf from when we set it, so from when we've dug the hole, so we can obviously just fill it in around that. I said the idea is obviously we don't want any daylight to go into the hole, so we'll just sprinkle some loose earth over it, and again just a little bit in between the handle on the trap there as well. For me, the easiest thing we want to do is obviously keep that handle out so we can see where the trap's set, and you'll notice obviously if we do catch anything, it's going to spring open. Now, by no means am I a professional mole catcher, but I'm really hoping this is going to work. And obviously, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully, it's helped you. If you've got any issues similar to ourselves with this pest in your garden, and hopefully, this will deal with the problem in an effective and humane way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you or speak to you again soon.